My name is Liz Kirk.
My name's Elizabeth Crafter.
We live in Cavendish Road. Well, we started it because we were fed up of the appalling conditions, really, and settees and beds and everything being dumped. It was just a mess, so we were fed up with it and decided to do something about it.
Someone dumped the whole of a flat from Hesham Road. They had a fire and they dumped everything. And the council very kindly came and said, although it's a private land, they would clear it for us. And I said, if they cleared it once totally, we would look after it. And that's what happened. They took 3 lots of lorries away, didn't they? And it was totally clean, wasn't it? And it stayed clean ever since. That was in June last year. And it's just stayed right, hasn't it?
We killed half the nettles that were right up to the pavement this way to kind of get our garden. But we left the other half of the nettles because it stops people throwing their settees on there again because they won't go into the nettles. But we kept our little bit at this end and decided to do what we could on it, really. Well, we've got a grant, haven't we, Elizabeth?
Yes.
So
the West End Millions. Yeah.
So we're going to use that to buy fresh plants and more fertiliser and wood chippings and everything. Last year we had a little car boot on there to raise funds to make new plants and things. People have donated their time as well as the money and things.
Chair of some sort.
Yeah, we had some, but somebody pinched. Hope to get some that can be drilled into the concrete bits underneath. Well, I think it's brought the community together. People stop and admire it. If you're out there working on it, people stop who we've never seen before and talk about it and everything and say what it's doing.
People divert their way to it, don't they? When they're taking the children to school. The children want to look at it, the children like it. Children love it, don't they?
Yeah, they do. My little granddaughters have got their own garden stuff now to help deal with it, so...
When we put the bug hotel in, the children were hunting all over the place, weren't they, for bugs to put in it. They had a lovely time. That's the sort of thing that we find they do. The children love it, they do.